Maine Secretary of State's office gave a post-election day update this afternoon. They say recount requests of races not determined by ranked choice voting need to be submitted by 5 p.m. next Wednesday. Municipalities have 2 business days to report their official results to the state for review. Clerks also have 45 business days to complete voter participation histories. They add that they are working to get official results from municipalities so they can announce whether or not any ranked choice tabulations will be required. They say voter turnout was strong, but they don't have final numbers just yet.